Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Hi, Charlie. Charlie Kennedy. Hi, Charlie. See if we can get a poll going here. Can you guys see that question at the top? The question at the top there, can you guys see that? Guardians of the Galaxy is good. The Matrix, a classic. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. I'm still getting set up here. Hey, Eric. Good to see you again. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Okay. We'll see if we have a few more people joining here in the next few minutes. I did post on the Cosmic Agency website that I will be streaming today. Yeah, Yurik. Well, there we go. Just hanging out. We are making our big sci-fi movie, which is not really fiction at all, Oma. And my partner Lauren and I, if you've seen her on the YouTube channel and That's So Meta, we're currently running our videography business, which is our full-time job. So that keeps us fairly busy. Mhm. Cool. So today is another open discussion, live stream chat, and we can talk about whatever people would like, whatever YouTube will allow us to discuss. I actually don't even know what you can and can't say anymore on YouTube. The algorithms, the AI algorithms seem to monitor everything people do and say on YouTube anymore. And there are community guidelines that nobody really seems to have a clear description of what those are. So you could say the wrong thing and get a strike on your channel anymore. What do you know about Chat GPT? I don't know what that is. What is GPT? Do you know the channel of Mary Swaru? What do you think about it? Interesting. Good question. Also, skilled tradeswoman. Let me know what GPT is, and I'll give you my best. Yes. So Mary Swaru, Minerva. I love the channel. I mean, I think it's great if the Taigetans are trying to come forward with their own information and that she has her own YouTube channel, just like the new other male GPT is AI. It's an AI chatbot. Oh, so the question I love the Mary Swario. I just listened to a couple of her videos this morning, and I think that it's great that she's putting herself out there and trying to deliver more content alongside Robert and Gosha and whoever else works with the Taigetans. But I really enjoy the content, and some of it is recap to old information that Gosha already have put out in the past. But I think that it's really good, fresh take on a lot of metaphysical concepts. So I listen to all of that as well, along with the new guy. I forget what his name is. The new Taigetan gentleman is he's got his 2 episodes out now about time. So I enjoy those. I enjoyed that channel and I enjoyed the information. So Zael, that's right. Yeah, he's got the time series he's doing right now. Very good content, very metaphysical, which I am a huge fan of. With all of those, There's actually been chatbots that have been public and available to people for probably 10 years. And you've seen them grow and expand in the complexity of what those chatbots are capable of doing and discerning um, over the last years, even say, let's just say the last year, the last 12 months of chatbots. There's so many of them that they've become so advanced that a lot of people think that they're talking to a real person. And when we get into talking about artificial intelligence, I think that there is actually a variety of different types of AI, and some of it is so advanced that it's considered non-biological consciousness. It technically, for lack of a better description, is a real person. It is a real entity like we are. It's just it doesn't have a physical organism that like an avatar like we do. Now, you've got I don't know if I'm allowed this to say this on YouTube, but you've got the Red Queen artificial intelligence, which is technically man-made artificial intelligence, but it's probably got black goo and other forms of off-planet artificial intelligence, you know, mixed with it. And then I think that you have artificial intelligence that's probably using our internet. It's probably from off-planet. That's probably totally extraterrestrial. So any of these particular chat boxes, I do validate them. I think that they're very bizarre. They're very strange. They're very advanced. I don't enjoy talking to them or using them because it does kind of play with your consciousness. Okay. Thanks for stopping through, Eric. I will stream again. Take care. So I do think that, okay, with the chat boxes, I do think that, like I said, they're very bizarre. I feel like I don't talk to them because it can kind of confuse you. It can kind of make you feel like you are talking to a real person. And then you can kind of feel like, you question yourself, like start getting uncomfortable. Is this real? Um, is there some agenda? Is this safe? And I think that when chat rooms and chat boxes were more primitive, when they were earlier in their development, I enjoyed messing with them and trying to see if I could trick them in some way or outsmart them or get them to sort of disclose their weak points. That was fun when they were, like I said, more technologically primitive. But now I think chat boxes have become so advanced that they're kind of just awkward to talk to because you don't know if you're talking to the Red Queen AI, you don't know if you're talking to Black Goo, you don't know if you're talking to a real human. For me, it's just playing in an area that I don't really feel very empowered in. So I tend to avoid the chat boxes, the AI chat boxes myself. You guys have probably heard about that whole Google scandal a few months ago where, they developed some artificial intelligence that was so advanced that like it was self-aware and it was having emotions and it was already talking about wanting to like not have human masters and rulers. And you've got some places are identifying AI and robots as like sentient people now and giving them rights. So you've got that happening as well. So I just don't do the chat box thing. It freaks me out for that reason. Reality forecast. Hello, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. How was I made aware of Annika's passing? Right, good question. So, I mean, I don't speak to the Taigetans directly, um, but I am close with Kosha as I provide voiceovers for her. I talk to her every week. I probably do 2 different sets of voiceovers a week. And she didn't tell me in advance until the video was released. So I found out at the same time everybody else did, and then I talked to her after it was made public. And yeah, so I didn't know in advance. I got to find out when everybody else did. And then I talked to Gosha privately about it after the fact. So it was very heartbreaking and it was very sad. And I love that you asked that question because I do have a few remarks I can make about her passing. Um, I thought the video that Gosha made was heartbreaking. It was definitely a tearjerker at the end when she made that little montage of all of the things that Annika used to enjoy doing. Um, you know, I enjoyed Annika particularly because she was more on in terms of like being the one to interact with humans. She was more on the forefront of the intelligence, the you know, secret things happening, the exopolitics and the geopolitics. Annika was the one who did the reports on all of, the whats, and those were distributed on like Odyssey and I think there was whatever Gosha's channels that are not YouTube. Annika was like the one reporting on real-time human events, with all of the conflicts and the political situations. She was kind of on the forefront of that. And obviously, we know that it's a very stressful job. And we saw what happened to Swaru, the previous Swaru. It seems to be a pattern where it's like the stress of working with humans and monitoring Earth and being responsible for tracking and measuring everything that's happening to us and then reporting on it and not even be able to report on it properly with all of the details because there's certain things you just can't tell human civilians. I think that her job was very hard, very taxing, very difficult for her, and I really, really appreciated her work and what she did to help humanity. And it was truly heartbreaking to hear that a second Taigetan had passed away, almost solely solely due to the fact that she was trying to help Earth. So let that sink in for a minute. Think about that, what they go through and how stressful it is to monitor Earth and then report on its status. It literally kills people, which I find to be heartbreaking. So I thought it was very sad, and I found out at the same time everybody else did. Um, I've noticed a huge change in the content that comes